Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your background?
Yeah, so hi, my name is Rosalinda, and I am 34 years old. I was born in Doha, Qatar, and came down when I was maybe around 5. So I did my studies, I did my 10th standard in Francis Xavier's, followed by ISC 12th in Sapphires, and then degree arts. And my entire life I've mostly been doing a lot of corporate work, so different roles altogether, inclusive of calls. So I've done majority of my corporate with US process, and then moved to Australian process as well, which is currently in ENZ. And a little few other, I've always been passionate to move abroad. My another passion is also to study, but that since that was not working in lieu with what I was going ahead and applying, so I thought, okay, fine, why not go in a job related stream to the country that I wanted to, and then pursue my other so-called passions there. So
Okay. What made you decide to apply for the visa to Germany?
yeah, so as I was just telling a few people around here, that I have three elder brothers. So two of them made it to Australia and one in Canada. So Australia again, when my third brother tried applying, it was a very dicey situation because things started heating up a lot. So which is why he moved to Canada, and that was during COVID. So he had to literally wait a pretty long time for it. So during that span, I just thought, okay, fine. Even post COVID, also, if I try making my terms and going there, it may take me a long venture to reach there. So that's when I started researching other countries as well, and definitely this consultancy bought in light that Germany also was hiring. So that was already in my mind when I came here. I got to know that okay, there are different opportunities in Germany that can be a thing, and that's the main road which I took, which was Chancenkarte, the opportunity card in Germany. So it's a job-related kind of their permit. You go either you get a job here or you go over there and get a job. And based on that, I felt it was pretty easy because it was very obviously accessible as well as very new kind of a visa process. So I felt why not get my hands into that first.
Okay. So since you mentioned that it's been a long time since you know World Visa, so I would like to ask, how was your experience working with that team throughout the process?
Yeah, there for as I mentioned that I think I most likely know this consultancy for World Visa for more than 10 years because all my brothers have migrated only through Kaiser's help. So definitely I had a lot of confidence, and that's the reason why I've been called my I call my partners as well to join because when you have confidence and trust in a consultancy that you've been a long time with, definitely it's something that you don't have to hesitate in going ahead and shelling out money or working your way towards things. So it was more like a hand in hand experience, and this process has had its challenges in terms of certain funds and stuff like that, but yeah, with I think the team that I was under made it comparatively easy, and they were very kind and very helpful, so the support was top notch, I would say. So definitely it was a good experience until I got my visa. Yeah. So
Were there any specific people or moments that stood out to you?
yeah, so while I confronted Kaiser and mentioned my certain concerns about movement and the finance section and stuff like that, so he made sure that he gave me very reliable people to work with. So Amar and Amrita, they were the two people that were able to help me in terms of one person in terms of the job related portion, the other one through the entire visa process and the checklist. So they actually broke it down, they narrowed it out, made it very easy where I was able to follow step by step process. So that's something that you are able to you don't feel the pressure that even if you are applying for a visa. So with that process and with all of their support and help, I was able to get the process done very smoothly. So yeah.
And how did you feel when you received your visa?
Oh my God. I mean, compared to what my brothers had to experience 18 months, 2 years, like 1.5 years, I just received from the time I applied for my funds, which was somewhere in Jan or Feb, because that was a little, so it was a little difficult to get the entire amount in place. But once that was done, it took me less than 2 months. So I feel like compared to the family of 5, I nailed the visa process. I mean, I have a lot of blessings. Even the team that I was working in gave me a lot of positive hopes. So with all that put together, hard work as well, trust factor, I feel it was a very, very peaceful process. So I'm really, really grateful for the team as well.
So, taking into account your experience with World Visa,
Yes.
would you recommend our services to others and why?
Absolutely. So from the different countries that we have nailed, or different countries that was given the option by Kaiser and his team, I don't know. I feel it's very personal. The entire team that I've worked with, because obviously my entire family is run through this consultancy, and these days consultancies, we find it very shady. You end up shedding a lot of money, and then you receive hardly any positive outcomes out of it. So you always think twice before going ahead. And there were a lot of consultancies my brothers have also picked before coming here. So they also have been conned, or the time frame, everything went a little haywire. So since we knew this entire team and Kaiser through a long journeys ahead, behind, we was like, okay, fine, let's just go ahead with it. And I feel in the end it was fruitful. So I can definitely vouch, because apart from my family getting through the same process through different countries, as I mentioned, Canada, Australia, now Germany. So we are like they're literally spread across the world. And I feel definitely they have helped us in nailing our targets, and making our lives more comfortable and smoother. So definitely I would, this is the place I would recommend any person to get to. So definitely, yeah.
Thank you so very much and wish you all the best
Thank
for
you.
your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.